Hello friends, welcome today's lecture Cable and Suspension Bridges. Myself Mr. Y.S. Patil, Department of Civil Engineering, Sharad Institute of Technology, College of Engineering, Yadrao. So let us see one problem subjected to cable. Figure shows a loaded cord ACDEFB of span 50 meter. The depth of the cord is 7.5 meter below the left support A. The right support B is 6 meter higher than the support. The tension in the various parts of the cable, the inclination of the cable and total length of the cable. This is the determination, means tension in each part, inclination of this theta 1, theta 2 and total length of the cable. So in this problem, supports are at different level, means at A support and B support the height difference is 6 meter. Basically in this problem they are mentioned depth D, that is YD is 7.5 meter from A supports, and we calculate or we want to calculate YC, YE, this is the vertical distance from A point or that reference line A, and YF. So let us see how to calculate these answers. So first of all we want to calculate support reaction, that is VA, VB and H. So first, using equilibrium condition, that is summation Fy is equal to 0. In the system, number of vertical forces are, first there are two reactions, that is VA and VB, and 4 vertically downward forces. That reaction going in upward direction and load or forces going in a downward direction. So first VA plus VB is equal to summation of these total loads. So first load is 30 plus 40 plus 24 plus 18. So this is sum of VA plus VB is equal to 112 kilo Newton. Then next, taking moment about D point, because this all means this structure or this cable is in equilibrium. So whatever bending moment at any point, it should be equal to 0. So taking moment about means that is equilibrium condition. So taking moment about D. Consider now left part, taking moment about D and consider left part. So number of forces on the left part is, first is a 30 kilonewton force, second is a reaction VA and third is horizontal force. Okay. So direction of the moment for this 30 kilonewton with respect to D is anti-clockwise. Then direction of this horizontal force with respect to D is anti-clockwise, and direction of the moment for reaction VA with respect to D is clockwise. So this 30 kilonewton and horizontal force moment plot one side and this VA reaction plot one side. So with respect to D, first direction of the moment is clockwise and the VA is a force and perpendicular distance from A point to D point is 20 meter, this 10 plus 10. So VA into 20 is equal to, then next moment due to this 30 kilonewton is anti-clockwise, means 30 is a force and perpendicular distance from this 30 to D is 10 meter. So 30 into 10. Then next horizontal reaction, direction of the moment with respect to D point is anti-clockwise. H is a force. So perpendicular distance from point D to H, this is a perpendicular distance and that is YD is 7.5 meter and is already given in the problem. So YD H into 7.5. So this is a 20 multiply. So 20 becomes, on this side it will be divide. So solving this equation, that VA is equal to 15 plus H into 7.5 20. This is equation number 1. Then next consider or taking moment about D, and now consider right part of D. Now right side of the D, number of forces are, first is a 24 kilonewton, second one is a 18 kilonewton, third one is a H, and fourth one is a VB, reaction at B. So out of these four forces, direction of the moment for this 24 kilonewton with respect to D is clockwise. Then for 18 kilonewton with respect to D also clockwise, and for that H moment with respect to D also clockwise, and for that VB it will be anti-clockwise. So this 24, 18 and H plot one side and this VB plot another side. So let us see moment. First VB, from D point to B point, what is the perpendicular distance? That is 10 plus 10 plus 10. That is 30, and force is VB. So VB into 30 is equal to, then next 24 into perpendicular distance D to that E point is horizontal perpendicular distance is 10 meter. Then 18 from D point, distance of that 18 kilonewton is 10 plus 10, 20. So that is 18 into 20. And for H, now I want to find out distance this. So we know the already that 7.5 meter up to A point, but that B support is 6 meter above from that A support level. So from this point to this point height is 7.5 plus 6 means that is 13.5. So by solving this equation, we got VB is equal to 20 plus H into 13.5 divided by 30. This is equation number 2. Adding equation 1 and 2. So VA plus VB is equal to, means VA plus VB is equal to, directly sum this and equation becomes 35 plus H into 33 divided by 40. Okay. So we know that the VA plus VB is equal to 112 kilonewton, 112 kilonewton. Put up this VA plus VB in this equation, and now equation becomes like this: 112 is equal to 35 plus H into 33 divided by 40. So by solving this equation, in this equation unknown term is only H. So solving this equation, H becomes 280 by 3 is nothing but 93.33 kilonewton. Now if you know the H value 93.33, put up this H value in equation 1 and equation 2 and calculate VA and VB, and VA becomes 50 kilonewton and VB becomes 62 kilonewton. Then next calculate tension in the string, that is tension in string AC, that is denoted by T1 for CD, T2, DE, T3, EF, T4 and FB, T5. So basically when you want to calculate tension in the string, you should draw first vector diagram. So by using suitable scale, draw a vector diagram. So assume 1 cm is equal to 10 kilonewton. So take P point anywhere and plot the Bose or mark the Bose notation, means on the either side of the force you should write a alphabet, that is P, Q, R, S, T. Okay. So mark a P point. Now P to Q is a 30 kilonewton force and that is a vertically downward. So from P point draw a vertical downward line, convert it into scale, that is 1 centimeter is equal to 10 kilonewton. So 30 kilonewton becomes 3 centimeter, that PQ distance become 3 centimeter. Then next Q to R is 40 kilonewton, means Q to R becomes 4 centimeter. Then R to S is 24, so R to S become 2.4 centimeter. and S to T is 18 kilonewton. So S to T becomes 1.8 centimeter. Once again I repeat, this is the vertical forces, that is 30, 40, 24 and 18 kilonewton converted with suitable scale. So I use 1 centimeter is equal to 10 kilonewton. So PQ becomes 3 centimeter, QR becomes 4 centimeter, RS become 2.4 and ST become 1.8. Now VB distance or VB is 62 kilonewton. So on that VB is going in upward direction, means mark a distance 6.2 centimeter from point T and you got point M now. From T point mark a distance 6.2 is nothing but VB. Then next this point M, and from M point the MP distance is nothing but that is a 50 kilonewton. So this is your vertical load diagram. Then next mark a perpendicular line. Mark a perpendicular line from M point at a distance of H is a 93.33 kilonewton, means converted into scale. So 1 centimeter is equal to 10 kilonewton. So for 93.33 kilonewton it become 9.3 centimeter, means this OM distance is 9.3 centimeter. Okay, you got O point. By using this O point, join all OP, OQ, OR, OS, OT. Okay, now I want to find out tension in string T1. So use triangle PMO. Use triangle PMO. OM is a base for all triangles. OM is a base for all triangles and OM distance is 93.33 kilonewton. Now what is the PM distance or MP distance? Is nothing but 50. So I want to find out OP. OP is nothing but T1. So T1 is equal to, by using Pythagoras theorem, adjacent side square plus front side square and square root of these two. So 93.33 square plus 50 square. So T1 becomes 105.88 kilonewton. Okay. Then next for T2. T2, consider triangle QMO. Consider triangle QMO. So I want to find out QM. Already I know the base of the triangle, that is 93.33. So QM becomes, how to calculate QM? We know the value of the PM and we know the value of PQ. So remaining distance, that is QM. So PM is equal to 50 and PQ is equal to 30. So QM is equal to 50 minus 30, that is 20. So square root of 93.33 square plus 20 square is equal to, that T2 becomes 95.45 kilonewton. Then next calculate T3. For T3, consider triangle RMO. RMO. So I want to find out distance RM. Already we know the TM distance. TM is nothing but 62. And we know the, or we can calculate RT distance. RT becomes RS plus ST. So RT is equal to 24 plus 18, means that is 42. And this is the 62. Difference between 62 and 42 is nothing but the distance of RM. And the value becomes 20. So 93.33 square plus 20 square and the square root of these two values, the T3 value becomes 95.45 kilonewton. Then next calculate T4. This is the T4. Now consider triangle SMO. So I want to calculate MS distance. So this is the MT distance is 62 and ST is 18. So MS become MT minus ST. So 62 minus 18 is nothing but 44. Now T4 is equal to square root of 93.33 square plus 44 square. So T4 becomes 103.18 kilonewton. Then next calculate theta 5. Sorry, calculate T5. For T5 we consider triangle TMO. OM distance is base, that is 93.33, and MT is 62. So T5 is equal to 93.33 square plus 62 square is equal to 112.05 kilo Newton. This is the tension in the all cables, that is AC, CD, DE, EF and FB. Now we calculate thetas for all. So theta 1 becomes angle between this O angle, means that MOP. This is the O angle for triangle MOP. How to calculate? By using trigonometry. That is theta 1 becomes tan theta, and once again this is the adjacent side and this is the front side. So tan theta is equal to front side divided by adjacent side. So front side is, this is the value, and this is the length of that front side. So theta 1 becomes tan inverse of 50 divided by 93.33, and the value theta 1 is 28.17 degree. Theta 2 is tan inverse of 20 divided by 93.33. Theta 2 value is 12.09 degree. Theta 3 is tan inverse of 20 divided by 93.33. So it becomes 12.09. Theta 4 is tan inverse of 44 divided by 93.33. So it becomes 25.24. And theta 5 is equal to tan inverse of 62 divided by 93.33. So it becomes value 33.60 degree. Then next, find deep of this cable with respect to A support, that is YC, YE and YF. Already YD is given. So first I want to calculate YC. For YC, taking moment about C. So bending moment at C is equal to 0. We know the equilibrium condition. Now consider minimum force side. So on the left side of C, the number of forces are only 2, that is H and VA. So I consider left side. So with respect to C, direction of the moment for this H is anti-clockwise and for this VA is clockwise. So plot anti-clockwise moment one side and clockwise moment another side, or consider plus or minus, what also. So first I consider this VA moment, direction of the moment is clockwise. So 50 into 10. So from C to this 50 VA distance is 10, and that clockwise consider plus. And direction of the moment for H is anti-clockwise. So minus 93.33 is the force, and perpendicular distance is YC. So bending moment at C is equal to, we know the value is 0. So 50 into 10 minus 93.33 is into YC. So in this equation, unknown term is only YC. By solving this equation, we got YC is equal to 5.36 meter. Means from A point or A support level, the C point is deep at a distance of 5.36 meter. Then next, I want to find out distance YE. So I take bending moment at E. So number of forces on the right side is one, that is 18 kilonewton, second one is H and third one is a VB. There is no moment for 24 kilonewton because the line of action of that 24 kilonewton is passes through E point. So there is no moment for 24 kilonewton. So first 62 kilonewton into perpendicular distance is 10 into 10 plus 10, that is 20. So 62 into 20. Then 18 into 10, and H is equal to 93. That is 280 by 3, that is 93.33. Now perpendicular distance from point E is, this is the YE, and from that A point to this distance is 6 meter. So YE plus 6, this is the distance for perpendicular distance from H. So in this equation, unknown term is only YE. So by solving this equation, we got distance YE is equal to 5.36, and that 5.36 is from the support A. Then bending moment, or I want to find out YF. So bending moment at F is equal to 0. So from consider once again right side of this F point. So number of forces now only 2, that is reaction H and reaction VB. So 62 into 10 and H into YF, this is the YF distance, plus 6, that is YF plus 6. By solving this equation, we got YF, this is the, this is F. YF is equal to 0.64 meter. This is the point YC, YE 5.36, 5.36 from point A level, and YF 0.64 also from point A level. This is the depth of that point F with respect to A level support. Then change in length due to that loading. So all cords are horizontal distance is 10 meters, that is each segment, that is 10 meter. So I want to calculate this AC level, AC length. So AC is equal to 10 into sec theta 1, means for sec theta 1 for AC cord, that is 10 sec 28.17 is equal to 11.32. For CD 10 sec theta 2, and the CD become 10.23. For DE 10 sec theta 3, this DE become 10.23. The EF 10 sec theta 4, and that theta 4, put up theta 4, that is EF is equal to 11.06, and FB is equal to 10 sec theta 5. So that value become 12 meter. So total length of cord is AC plus CD plus DE plus EF plus FB. So put up all values, that is 11.34, 10.23, 10.23, 11.06 and 12. Summation of these all lengths, so total length of cord is 54.86 meter. This is the solution for a suspension cable problem. Thank you.